Honestly, all of these are very good. Corruption with Runic Pyramid basically means we get to play all our skills for free. I'm gonna take the Corruption. Alright, Twitch chat, I'll cut you a deal. I didn't take the Snecko Eye, but I will take the Prismatic Shard. That's a good algorithm, genuinely. Alright, well, if the first one was good, surely this one's not bad either, right? I'm in. Runic Pyramid. These Act 1s have got to stop. What a weird layout. So we must go to one of these 3 elites. We also must go through a store. That's an additional added complication / benefit. If we want to go to this elite with the fire beforehand, we have to go to 2 stores. That's not acceptable. Which means probably our best choice is to go for the burning elite. Fortunately, the pyramid makes most of the elites in Act 1 really easy. The sentries are nice and easy with retain, and the Lagavulin is easy because you can accumulate cards for a couple of turns. But Nob is a real terror. Might be better to go for not the Burning Elite. We get to hit this shop with more money than this one. And we could potentially go Elite Fire Elite, which would let me get 3 elites. Question is an elite without a fire beforehand? We also get 1 more combat for the Burning Elite. I feel like the Burning Elite is better in a number of ways here. I'm going to go for the Burning Elite. Hopefully that won't backfire terribly. As always, this Runic Pyramid enabling us to retain our hand every turn is going to enable some pretty good... Wait a minute. I can't do math. It's 27, not 29, so take 5 damage I didn't need to. It's not a great start. Oh, 3 strikes was lethal there for some reason. Okay, Twin Strike is pretty nice. True Grit is a decent block card, especially if upgraded, letting us exhaust a card in hand at targeted, but we need to be able to make sure that a Gremlin Nub won't kill me, and a Twin Strike definitely helps with that. Simply hitting an enemy for 11 damage twice. Okay. Man. We're 10 gold short from Panacea plus Flex here. That's a real shame. But we can get armaments, and we can get Flex. Armaments upgrades a card in hand for the rest of combat. Meanwhile, Flex gives us 2 strength for 1 turn, both exceedingly good here. Both of these are cards that are a lot better with a Runic Pyramid than without. Take them both. Does mean we unfortunately cannot buy a potion alongside, but hopefully we'll find one. That armament's immediately putting in some work there. And Bessie, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub and the half year, the 6 months of support. Okay, more stuff that's going to pair extremely well with Flex here. I wonder if the Twin Strike is better than the Boomerang. Although the Boomerang hits way more times, the Twin Strike is targeted, and that matters quite a bit, enabling us to pick off an enemy of our choosing. Also extremely good with Strike Dummy in the event that we should find one, but I doubt we're going to. Let's take a Twin Strike. It's the best card without necessarily needing help relative to the others. Does somewhat enable a perfected strike as well, indeed. T-Clap's interesting. So is Combust for some AoE. In fights where you need Combust, it's real good. Kinda works well with Rupture, too. Retaining our hand each turn, that's the property of the Runic Pyramid energy legs. Every single one of our runs in this challenge, the Runic Pyramid ladder, starts with this relic, so we keep our hand every turn, unlike normal Slay the Spire gameplay. It does mean that we lose our starting relic, though. No healing for Ironclad, no more cards for Silent. Just how energy and damage efficient is Wild Strike? So, the low price of putting a wound into your draw pile, you can do an entire 2 more points of damage over Twin Strike. The value? When you're looking at Twin Strike as 10 for 1, Wild Strike at 12 for 1 is just not very good. That said, the upgrade is pretty significant, going up to 17 upgraded versus only 14 for a Twin Strike. That does give it one of the best energy, one of the best attack damage upgrades in the game. And I do think Wild Strike Plus is sufficiently powerful it's worth considering. But unfortunately, as attacks go, Wild Strike isn't great, and as cards that add status cards to your hand, Wild Strike is also not good. You'd much rather have a Power Through or an Immolate or a Reckless Charge. It is worth at least considering, and I think it's not a bad card. I'm going to take the Combust here for the additional AoE damage in numerous fights, including this one. Because yikes. It's a bit spooky. So I'm not a kill. So we cost ourselves a few hit points with Combust there, but if you look at the damage it did in this fight, it was a lot. This would have been a very difficult fight otherwise. Finally get a potion for this Burning Elite, and ooh, Spot Weakness is an easy way to gain permanent strength. It's also a second armaments here. But now we'll take our Spot Weakness. The enemy intends to attack, gain 3 strength, and we'll upgrade armaments, making sure that it upgrades everything in our hand when we play it. Hoping for Lagavulin in here. It is unfortunately a plus strength Gremlin Knob. Spooky. The good news is that we've drawn turn 1 Bash. I guess that's good news anyway. Let's see what this does. Secret Technique gets me Arma here, which means that's an upgraded Bash. Oh yeah, we want that. Upgraded Flex too. Good. This doesn't make him angrier. Take 5. Then we did draw both Twin Strikes on this turn. We've got Flex for the temporary strength. These Twin Strikes are now at 13 twice each. So 26 plus 26 is 52, plus 15 is a kill. And just like that, the Gremlin Knob was no prob. And we get one of, if not the best relic to go with the Runic Pyramid, the Bag of Preparation, drawing us 2 more cards on turn 1 that we do get to retain. As well as a chance at an Inflame, Cleave, or Fire Breathing. Probably correct, Shrieking Eels, that Spot Weakness was more damage than Strike, but all roads lead to lethal, as it were. Once you see a line that that successfully finishes the fight with all your objectives done, there's no reason really to look for more. We do have some AoE already. Another cleave... sorry, a cleave wouldn't be bad here. Excuse me. Throat's giving me a hard time this week. I think we can start skipping cards. I don't want another power. I think the spot weakness and the flex are enough strength for now. We're gonna upgrade... Not sure. Glad we managed to vanquish that, though. Green key means we don't have to worry about our pathing next act. Random upgrades in exchange for damage. Kind of awkward with the armaments, but I'll do it. What do we got? Strike and defend? Fine by me. Tiny chest? Not fine by me. For the same reasons we skipped it last time, we'll skip it here. 2 out of 3 keys already. And because I took those random upgrades, I'll now rest to get all that health back. Let's try to get a potion before next elite. Greetings, nerd. I'd have actually had lethal there. Yeah, that's the better AoE card, right? Better than Cleave, for sure. Immolate does 21 damage to all enemies and puts a burn into the discard pile that we'll probably never have to worry about. Decent, acceptable clothesline, too. That said, that's not the potion I wanted, but... Sticking to the combat, then. The Red Man. He's like the Blue Man, but a different color. Flash is very hard to take with Pyramid. Are you basically always going to go to at least 4 question mark rooms? Yes, but instead of that, so I can take the blue key now and get a different relic later, or if I take the tiny chest, we then 4 question mark rooms later get a relic that we probably have to skip. So what taking the tiny chest has done is take away 1 event room from us, essentially. Compared to taking the blue key, right? If I take the tiny chest and then go to 4 question mark rooms, I'll get 3 events and a chest that I have to take the key from. Or I can take the key and then get 4 events. It's also really bad with Cursed Key, which I might want to take after our Act Boss here. And there's a couple other reasons. It's just not that good. It's just not that good. Right, happy to see Lega here. Like my Arma in hand, though. So I'm not going to be able to play this Bash right away. I guess I'll just flex now, then. Skip this Combust for the moment, too. Maybe that was an Elixir turn. Yeah, this would have been a good fight for the Elixir. Oh well. This does plenty of damage now. Question card gives us more options in future card rewards, which is definitely a good thing. Body Slam is pretty cool with a Pyramid Armaments. The upgraded Body Slam costs 0. Great question outside. So Iron Wave. Iron Wave is a card that, on its surface, seems pretty decent. 5 defense and 5 attack for 1 energy. It's a pretty good Act 1 card. The real problem with Iron Wave is that it doesn't fit into the kinds of scaling that Ironclad can achieve as a greater piece of the class puzzle. Ultimately, the answer to why is Iron Wave bad is because Ironclad's other cards don't support Iron Wave. It goes okay with Ninja Relics, something that the Ironclad, again, really struggles to use also. I tend to think that Kunai and Shuriken are at their worst on Ironclad. It's really difficult to spam attacks with Clad. You can't do 6 to 10 attacks in one turn like the Silent can, like the Defect can, and like the Watcher can with stuff like Flurry of Blows, All for One, or Shivs. Do I ever want a second Armaments? I don't think so. We keep skipping. Take an event if we're going to continue to skip. Let's just not take any more. Oh. That was worthless. Very well. Let's upgrade the Immolate. That's a really important turn 1 draw in a lot of fights. Guardian themselves should be a relatively little problem here. All we gotta do is 35 damage in 2 turns to prevent that turn 2 hit, and once we've done that, we'll have an Armaments upgraded deck that'll be no problem at all. Plate armor there, that's fine. Maybe could combust this fight, but I'm not going to. Maybe I am now, just to pick up room in hand. $21 plus $1 million, cool. GG. Good up. Honestly, all of these are very good. All 4 of them, for different reasons. Reaper pairs extremely well with our strength, enabling us to heal ourselves significantly. Corruption with Runic Pyramid basically means we get to play all our skills for free. Could be a really good way to break the energy game. Fiendfire does damage per card in hand, pairs very well with strength, pairs very well with having a lot of cards in your hand. We have both of those. Or the Big Blanc Impervious. Just lets us block in a way that we currently can't. All of them are good. Question is, which one's the best? Hard to argue with Sustain given our current strength generation. Hard to argue with Corruption, too. I guess the biggest question is, what's the best for Act 2? Not so worried about the end game, not with a pyramid start. We're pretty well equipped for Act 2 with Immolate. The Reaper Sustain is good for the Combust. The only problem is paying for it. Whereas Corruption will increase our... I'm going to take the Corruption when I've got it on screen. And does that mean that it's time? Oh, man. On A16? I don't know. That would be quite the challenge. We could instead take an actual energy relic. I'm pretty happy with Slaver's Collar in particular here. Slaver's Collar seems fine. We'll need the extra energy in fights where we can't play the Corruption immediately. This is almost an acceptable Snecko Eye. Snecko sure is tricky with the Runic Pyramid, making all of our cards cost random amounts. Echo Corruption is hella good, though. Right? If our strikes were to magically disappear. We would have a... what? A 9-card turn 1? Because it would be 7 plus 2. I think I'm much more comfortable with the color, but deeply curious how this Snecko Eye plays from here. Okay, I'm gonna take the color, but that's so very close to being an acceptable Snecko plus Pyramid take. So very close. I do think I'm gonna play it risky by going 3 elites though. We're pretty good at the elites of this act right now, especially with Immolate plus. We have to hit a shop first, which means we can remove one of these very stinky strikes. Yeah, up the far left then. Okay. Bonk. Do I dare combust? I don't think so. It doesn't feel necessary. Crunch. Cool, we got a very good potion there. The Heart of Iron is 6 block per turn. Second Wind Plus would be a great way to deal with statuses. Leaf Plus is also some serious AoE. Let's take the Second Wind. Re-upgrade on it. Seems fairly exceptional. Alright, Twitch chat, I'll cut you a deal. I didn't take the Snecko Eye, but I will take the Prismatic Shard. Combat reward screens now contain colorless cards and cards from other colors. That'll do. That'll do. Second Wind does play nice with power through. But so does removing strikes. I'm gonna remove a strike. No, not that. This. Onwards. Yes! This is gonna hurt. 21 health to pay for one of 3 book relics. We get the Enchilada, starting us with a random 0-cost power in our hand at the start of each combat, which may be exceedingly good sometimes. For example here, Dark Embrace Corruption. Probably should play the spot weakness there, actually. It's okay. Yeah, I should have. real potion. Get out of here. Actually, well... Elixir is a real potion. I have second wind, though. Delicious fruit. Oh, my. Oh, man. Wow. Choices. Tantrum, huh? Or a Shrug Plus. That's a genuinely tough choice. Shrug Plus is good. This Tantrum is insane, though. Making us deal double damage for the rest of the turn. Well, for the rest of the fight, really. With Pyramid, we can ensure that we play it essentially like a Blasphemy. Bandage is not bad, genuinely, either. I think this is an unironically really good Tantrum. I'm going to take it. Oh boy, a free Berserk turn 1 against the... yeah. Eric Raz, thank you so much for the 23 months. Let's go. Yikes, it's turn 1. You're God this turn 1. I play this. Probably going to use the Berserk for second wind fuel next turn. Five per, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Corruption, spot weakness. Guess there's no reason to corruption. We can just spot weakness, second wind. Then I have to win on the next turn? Maybe Tantrum Immolate will do it. Seems unlikely. Yikes. It might debuff me again next turn if I'm really lucky. Nope. We definitely don't kill with Tantrum Immolate, unfortunately. So it's going to be Arma Bash. We take lots of damage. Oh no. Oh dear. At least we've got 2 really good potions to work with. Charge battery plus sounds good. We could take a Wrath exit. But I shan't. It's a Gremlin Leader, that's good. Really good, actually. This is a good fight for Combust. 716. I have to flex to kill one. Otherwise I'm guaranteed attacked next turn, but maybe that's fine. Actually, that is fine. Yeah, attack me next turn, please. Do it. It is time. Why are you still here? Why are you all still here? GG. Centennial Puzzle gives us additional card draw the first time we lose health each combat. We're also offered a hologram and Foresight. Scry 3 each turn or get something back from the discard pile. Both pretty hype here. Both very hype. And we can now rest, so that's going to be nice. Hologram helps with our block situation a lot of the time. Doesn't work with Tantrum, but does work with Flex. Good for armaments getting back. I'll take it. Drink the fruit juice before you rest, because you do heal when you rest based on your max HP. Free Corruption turn 1. I like it. First, a math. This would be what? 5 by 3 plus 60. Not quite. Close but no cigar. Boom. Rushdown is cute. Flying Sleeves Chaos Dagger Throw. Generally, we don't want to play Wrath until we're already sure we're going to end the fight with it, so I don't think Rushdown's good. I don't think any of these cards are good. Gremlin Horn is good, though, giving us a card to draw and an energy whenever an enemy dies. Which happens sometimes. Actually block for 13 if I do this. Though the additional draw isn't helpful. To what end did I do that? I run out of block pretty quick here. Guess I'm playing Combust for the strength since I played the Rupture. This doesn't look like a kill, but next turn is. More energy on turn 1, double Heart of Iron potions. Wow, also Lantern plus Bag of Prep is pretty sweet. And Blade Dance seems pretty good too. There's also Wave of the Hand to let us apply lots of Weaken to enemies by blocking on a turn. And an upgraded Wild Strike for whatever that's worth. Wave is pretty sweet here. Especially with Metallicized effects. And Blade Dance scales really well with Strength. Good with Second Wind. If we find a Feel No Pain, this will be good too. Of course, Blade Dance will feel even better with a Feel No Pain. Jack of all trades could be who knows what. Not bad. Take the wave. Do I sleep? Let's take an event first. This could be Colosseum. Upgrading Corruption seems reasonable. Upgrading Wave of the Hand seems reasonable. Tough picks here. Long line of hooded figures offer us a Ritual Dagger. It's stronger every time we kill something with it. That's actually pretty cool here. It's a bit late for Dagger, but not too late. Definitely not too late. Let's add it. Greetings, nerds. Prepare to die. Probably not going to play this brutality, we'll just second wind it. Yeah. Block for 21, take some. Brought 8. No Arma is unfortunate here, but I gotta make this happen. I guess I could do this, though. Seems better. Ornamental Fan gives us block for playing 3 attacks in a turn. That's pretty helpful here. We could take a creative AI. Give us random powers every turn. Tantrum Immolate would have done it, but Tantrum Immolate wouldn't have leveled up the Ritual Dagger. I think this is a skip. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, we got a Feel No Pain. Scratch what I was about to say. I'm gonna say I'm planning on using a Heart of Iron here, but that might change in a moment. This is not a fight to use Corruption in too early. Have to kill with the Ritual Dagger to get a permanent setup in this one. You're stealing something else. Took second wind. Is this a... Take Ritual Dagger every time? I do not. But I think it is good most of the time. Right now I'm considering going into Wrath Stance right here. I think we can reasonably do 300 damage in the required amount of time. I even get to hologram the Immolate. Or bash, even. Oh, but I can't do Corruption Tantrum Immolate. That's not a thing. I guess I could do Tantrum Immolate Corruption. That's reasonable. Of course, then I don't get to spot weakness first. This should be plenty of damage. Their line is to try to block, which we do relatively successfully, actually. That's right, I get to redraw the Tantrum, too. That's OP. One, two, three. These are each 10 blocks, so I'm actually going to need more than that. Let's pull back a burn, then. Wait, we're totally good here. Totally good. Yikes. But is it, though? GG. Both potions preserved. We leveled up the Ritual Dagger and perfected the fight. Oh man. All for One. All for One's kind of cute here. All for One returns all zero-cost cards from the discard pile to our hand, interacting with Corruption in a cool little way. A double tap could be pretty good. Lots of good targets for double tap, including Ritual Dagger, Tantrum, and Immolate. All for One works the way you want it to with Corruption. Any skills that are in the discard pile, which, in order for that to happen, we have to play them and then play the Corruption when they're in the discard pile. It also gets back our Flex. Or Doppelganger for an energy gain. Not that good with a Pyramid, I don't think. But this is a very good double tap. I'm happy with that double tap. Am I happy with a Dome? I could take a P-Box for a bunch of transforms. Or Riddick Dome gives us even more energy but blocks enemy intense. That's going to be really, really scary with the Tantrum. Maybe too scary. That does lean me towards taking the Pandora's Box. I don't want the Mark of Pain wounds. Challenging deck to play on only 3 energy, but we could make it work. No rares? Nothing good there? Bit worrisome. That's a bit worrisome. Okay, one of the best ways for us to scale from here is just take combats. We'll get to look at more cards, we'll get to look at more potions, we'll get to look at... We'll get to boost Ritual Dagger, rather. Let's start here-ish. Figure out our pathing from there. Yes. Double tap the dagger. Weekend nerds. That's a good strength delivery card. Power Through is also here. We'll line it up with one of our 2 second wins. Ooh, that's really good. Take that. I might regret this. I think it's going to work out pretty well for me, though. You have 2 combusts? Good lord. That's too many. Okay, this was maybe not the right play. One of them dies to cleave. That does give me a new card. Let's start there. Probably have to use the dagger here, though. If I go Wave of the Hand, Power Through, Second Wind. How much block is that? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30, 45. Oh yeah, that's a full block. Need the Arma for the dagger here. Can't believe I thought it would be okay to go into Act 3 on only 3 energy. What was wrong with me? Protect Plus is pretty good with Corruption, too, actually. These are weird cards. That's right, Family. Every run will start with Runic Pyramid until we lose or beat a 20. Is the name of the game with the Ladder Streak Challenge. Now that I no longer have any basic cards, oof. Take the dense stuff. Go to this store, apparently. Apparently. $40 or $45. Good. We are so starved until we get corruption down. Oof. I just delete this hand. Yeah. About protect. One, two, three. Ouch. Yeah, I feel like a bit of a fool using my potion there recklessly. Did get a little scared. Transient sticks around for a few turns, increasing their damage output each turn. Not leveling the dagger here, so it's all good. That's a good algorithm, genuinely. If we continue to play this in every combat, it'll reach like 30 block by the heart. The free upgrade really helps sell it. And if we can find any way to duplicate it, we can do even better than that. I see. Perfect. Hello? But why, though? So we've got hologram to get back armaments. That's fine. Perfect. Play the algorithm, right? Alright, well, if the first one was good, surely this one's not bad either, right? I'm in. Second algorithm plus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's recall now so that I can rest and maybe later. Simply Aces graduated. Congrats on that. That's a huge step forward. Snakebird happy to see some nesting robins outside. New nest full of robin eggs. Adorable. Congrats to Calibros and their wife for 7 years together. Enjoyed the Catan Blem. That was one of the first board games I was introduced to, and it's definitely a classic. A word of advice. If anybody asks you if you've got sheep, tell them no. It's a big deal. I'm actually going to play this. Draw 3. Now I can double tap the bash, and that still doesn't kill anybody, unfortunately. But double tap the pummel strike, and we can get somewhere. I think that's the play we're gonna make. Gremlin Horn carries me here. Family says they're happy because a lot of things are going well for you right now. Well, whatever they may be, that's awesome to hear. Just an overall good life. Balloon Brigade foraged their first mushrooms of the season, and now you're making a tasty dinner. Mushroom risotto? Scoopikins is starting a new D&D campaign this week, since they haven't been able to play for a very long time. Glad you're getting back into it. I know it can be tough to keep up sometimes. Good. Dharma? Well, we can wait on the armaments here, right? Yeah. Bional cleared Expert Plus for the OST2 of Beat Saber. I'm not familiar with that game, but that sounds like a really challenging accomplishment. Bossborn went to good old McDonald's for the first time in 2 years and had a good time with it. Hey, if you enjoyed it, Bossborn, and as long as, you know, I think as an occasional thing, sometimes some fast food just really hits the spot. I'm an occasional Taco Bell guilty pleasure man myself. It's good stuff. Tom ordered pizza with your flatmate today, and it was super tasty. Yes, pizza. Love pizza. Pizza. Likewise, Chicken Man Phil having some delicious brownies, which are super hype. Oh, actually, here's my own moment of positivity. This past weekend, I went to a local ice cream parlor that I'd never been to before, and I got a angel food cake with cheesecake ice cream and fresh strawberries and whipped cream atop it, which was so very good. Phyrexy and Toaster, thank you so much for that Prime sub and the stream support. How's it going, Brisbit? Some streamer will let you help the community more directly. Well, I hope whoever it is, Omni, you give them all of your money and thank you. Three-to-one trading ports are OP in Catan, they sure are. Don't roll a 7, also good advice. Oxen Lego says they bought a house last year, loving life as a homeowner. Made pizza from scratch yesterday, and today is jambalaya and gumbo. Gumbo-laya. Ivy Blade somewhere in there? Hey, congrats on that first COVID shot, Ivy Blade. Always happy to hear more folks getting their vaccines. So good. Okay, distinct lack of stuff happening right now. I dare. My favorite soup? Broccoli cheddar for sure. Love a good broccoli cheddar. Let's do this. Dear lady, please stop hurting me. Thanks. Click! Wraith form definitely solves the question of how do we blonk in the late game. That's pretty good. Well, that's pretty good. Does chili count as soup? I'll count it. Might be some disagreements. Is it a soup? Is it a stew? Is it a zone thing? But chili's good, that's for sure. Okay, we want to remove probably Searing Blow. Actually, one of the two combusts is even worse, right? Yeah, we don't need both of those. Frozen Eye could let us see the cards in draw order. That could be helpful. Probably is helpful. Could take Nunchaku for energy. Is there any skill we want to start with in the opening hand? I'll go. Arma, maybe? I'm not convinced that bottling is a good use of 288 gold here. How much draw do we actually have? Not that much, but I think enough to care. Just in general, knowing how many spots in hand that we need free is pretty good. I'm going to take this Frozen Eye, and we're going to lose a Combust. Are we a Sentinel kind of deck? With Corruption, kind of. I feel like we don't need Blanc cards, though, that's for sure. Panto's nice. Healing, please. And we're going to keep taking combat, leveling up these algorithms, leveling up this Ritual Dagger. So now we know... That also helps us find the Ritual Dagger, for example. So if I double tap Flash of Steel, I can armor the hologram. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Why are you still here? This draws me Corruption. Seems pretty okay. Big boy damage starts next turn. Which is just in time for us to be a stinky ghost. Cool. Goodbye. Well, goodbye to you too. The boot is here, as well as maybe a beam cell? Nah. Although we do want more access to vulnerable. Alright. Okay, dagger is again towards the bottom here. We have Arma in hologram in hand, so I can play Arma. Flooding is kind of costly. We saw that earlier, Enigma Engine. That's the Ironclad with a whole bunch of stuff. A whole bunch of evolves. Okay, now I have to play this. Or I have to... one somehow. Just do it this way. So that means we go like this. Okay, must make 4 spots in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yet another hologram being offered. Boot sequence is kind of interesting here. I think we should skip them, though. Wild strike, headbutt, feel no pain? I like that. Although, what does the feel no pain do? There's no medical kit, right? Last elite is Nemesis. Nemesis, no problem with Runic Pyramid, and also no problem with Ritual Dagger on turn 1. Just gotta find the Arma, which is pretty early. Pretty early in there. And the first elite is Sentries. So if you can get there, living seems reasonable. If you can get there. I'll try to have Dark Embrace, good stuff. Paper Frog makes vulnerable enemies take more damage. Another copy of Protect Plus here. Feels a little unnecessary. This dagger is starting to get really strong now. First card Arma, good. Yeah, I did want a bottle Arma. This is not a flex turn, right? Maybe it is. I'm only playing 1 attack, actually, so no. Or... Org. Have some weaken. Have 22 weaken. Highest I've ever had a Ritual Dagger, I think, is about 150. And that was using Exhume to get it back and play it twice per combat. Finesse is okay. Juggernaut's interesting. Finesse goes well with our Wave of the Hand. Counteract Speed of Death? Sure. Good with Frozen Eye, too. And with all these random Juggernauts I seem to be getting. Dagger at the bottom. For no reason. Perfect. I missed one of the algorithms at some point. Whoops. Not sure when that happens. Guess it's ultimately fine. To me getting cursed. I don't want to get cursed. Now I kind of have to play the Wraith form? Yeah. Realized we weren't going to land the dagger at all if I try committing to upgrading it there, so I'm going to give up on that thought. Work? The work is kind of cool. Make second wind block for a lot more. I'll take one. Thanks to Pantograph, I don't have to worry too much about resting. Dono and Decker are going to be a little bit interesting here. Let's see. Dagger is, of course, towards the bottom. Where else would it be? I think we don't play Corruption too early this time around. I'm gonna play this. Might be more of a double tap. Bash kind of situation, but let's do it this way. Could delete Corruption. That also feels wrong. No, that's not coincidence, Tim Dillard. So what you're observing is how relics specifically work in Slay the Spire. When you boot up a run at When you boot up a run of Slay the Spire, all of the relics go into lists in a particular order, separated by rarity. And whenever the game generates a relic of that rarity, you'll get that particular reward. So what that means is, for example, if Bag of Preparation is the first common relic in the common relic list, then the first time you receive a common relic, it'll be Bag of Prep, regardless of when that is. If you skip an opportunity to get a relic, the Bag of Prep will be the next common relic that you see instead. This is not the case for cards or anything other than relics. Just relics. It's not yet corruption time, right? Not level up the dagger. That was foolish. I played hologram already. That was definitely foolish. Shop relics do pull from the bottom of the list. That's correct. Whenever a shop generates a relic, it comes from the bottom. Good stuff. There are shop-only relics, and those also pull from the bottom of the relic list for some reason. Not clear why. Okay, Arma is immediately. Sweet. GG. To thump, a deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these multicolored cards? Feeling pretty good going into Act 4 here. We have a super-powered Ritual Dagger that can instantly kill either Spire Spear or Spire Shield. We're going to get to remove a card at the shop. Our blocking game is pretty well secured with double Algorithm in the Wraith form. Let's get... maybe hologram upgraded? Good footwork. Good potions for heart, too. Oh my. So, card removal or a relic? We'd remove Combust. I'd be happy to get that out of the deck. We could also take Boat Thingy for turn 1 block, Red Skull for more strength below half HP, or the Orrery to let us look at 5 card rewards and maybe add 1 or more to the deck. Five multicolored card rewards too. So many cool things that could be there. Let's see what we get. Deadly Poison or Magnetism. Indignation. Leg Sweep's pretty good. Empty Fist to leave Wrath, another wave of the hands. Adrenaline we're definitely going to take. Cut Through Fate's good too. Sanctity's good. Block and draw too. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that Adrenal in. Sure did, Goyo. And you know what? It's going to work out for me. Probably. Maybe. Damage might be hard to come by now. We'll see what Enchilada gives us against Heart. Maybe Empty Fist was a good idea. Nah. Who needs it? Not me. Legolio, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Remove artifact, corruption early. Let's see. Go for Spire Shield first. Easier to kill next turn with the dagger. Oh, actually, we killed him right now. Wait, do we kill you right now? Hold on. 80 times 1.75 is 140. And this will deal 10 plus... This will be 12 by 2, so 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 12 plus 140. Yeah, that's enough. Wow. That is a lot. 140 with the Paper Frog, causing enemies to take more vulnerable damage. Wait, math? There we go. Played our dagger. It's not how I'm supposed to do that, but that's fine. Okay, clean kill. We get the ink bottle for more card draw. Well, is a bandage up if we want a little bit more health? I don't think we want any of these. Yeah, there is a Slay the Spire board game. Do we have a link for that? Let me see. Exclamation point, board game. Looks like a big old skip here. Although Hemo is actually not bad. We just need like one more big damage card. Maybe that's a reasonable pick. Paper Frog and some strength. We're likely going to want to play Spot Weakness twice in the Heart Fight. We do get a Feel No Pain. That helps quite a lot. Both second wins in hand, unfortunately, means we can only ever play one of them. Beat of Death will draw me 3 momentarily. We do at least have Wraith Form in our opening hand. I guess we could also Gambler's Brew, discard a second win that way. Or yeah, Warcry can save it as well. Good call. Dagger's somewhere in the middle. Wave of the Hand, not very early on. Corruption near the bottom, which is actually fine. Okay. Draw these 3. Try to make some room in hand. And double tap that bash next. Let's do it this way. Okay, multi-attack is first. But it matters much. I'm probably going to Second Wind, Burn, Combust, Ascender's Bane, Wound next turn. We can use the Gambler's Brew to ensure that happens. We get rid of all the bad stuff and block fully next turn. That's great. That'll let me discard the Wraith form too, and then we don't destroy it with our Second Wind. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Get some Super Vuln down. Yeah, I was supposed to do that first. No. Fine. Get Flex upgraded too. That's an important part of our damage. Take a bit of damage here. It's okay. Next turn we draw 1, 2, 3. And we'll want to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if possible. So what am I keeping? Second Wind, Flex Hologram, that's about it. And Genetic Algorithm. Okay. So where's Spot Weakness? It's a little far down, unfortunately. And no reason to keep Hologram either. Don't actually want the leg sweep though. 6, 7. Oh wait, don't destroy that. Or don't discard that. 4, 5, 6, 7. Twin Strikes are so sad, though. Okay, the unfortunate news is I don't think I play any of this on this turn. Yeah, the Slay the Spire board game is definitely going to have to be a very simplified version. Just as a bare minimum, you want less drawing and shuffling of cards with human hands than with the computer. It takes a lot of time if you have to shuffle your deck multiple times per combat. And not everyone's, you know, an accomplished shuffler. Am I playing thingy on this turn? Thingy being corruption. Can't get that sanctity into my hand. Actually, yes I can, because I have Ink Bottle. In that case, yes, I will play corruption on this turn. It's time. No footwork, though. It's a bit awkward. Spot weakness and armaments next turn. No armor, though. Unless the bottle gives it to me. Let's second win. Power through now, then. Play footwork first. It's all good. Yes, we can draw this Arma, and probably should. Not gonna get to double tap this dagger, we should just use it now then. For 150. Old luck. Still got that Wraith form too. Looking really good here. If I make enough room in hand, we can play Tantrum right now. Let's do that. That's a big number. Let us make it into a small number. 1 by 15. Easy. Double tap the Tantrum. Oh, we didn't even need the Wraith form. Who needs Wraith form? GG. Hey everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Did you know that I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch? Come join us to watch me live, ask questions, or chill with the community. Click the link in the description below to follow and be notified when I'm live. And while you're down there, make like a sandwich and sub to this channel for more fresh Baylor content. Ta-ta for now.